my sources, my intro, my topics.
How y'all doing today? My name's Bart. Again, I'm doing my Vegas speech on. It would be better to pay policemen and firemen more than their current rate. And I want to start on like, who do you call when your house is on fire, someone else's house is on fire? Who do you call when somebody else breaks the law? Who do you call when there's a sick child or someone who needs medical attention? You don't call 911, you don't call your first responders. And you can never like predict the situation that they are gonna be in when you do call. I mean, you can have a structure fire going with kids inside and you and your partner have to go in, and what if the roof collapses down on your head, and you know it's a possible chance of you losing your life and can't nobody else come in and grab you. I mean, what if you're a policeman and you go respond to a shooting and you still have an active shooter on scene? You put yourself in a situation that harm's way basically to protect your city, to serve and protect your city. I mean, it's just real risky, and it's a dangerous job that you put yourself in when you become a first responder, such as a fireman, policeman, or being a paramedic with EMS. It's just real risky, and if you're able to put your life on the line for people, you should definitely get paid more than what the current pay is, because being a fireman, you take up classes such as hazmat techs, and people can go do that as a full-time job, but you got the same class, and if the call come in for an oil spill, you respond to that call, but you got guys who are certified to do that also, as well as you, getting paid a lot more. But it wasn't every call that came in was a hazmat call, and you responded to that call, and you getting paid this current rate. Like, you got to have all these different trainings, but you getting paid, you almost at the lowest of the totem pole when this guy going home every day to his family with no horn, and no horns way really on a daily basis, getting paid a lot more, you know. I mean, the EMS, all of being a first responder really affect your health, because of things that you see, seeing people die, seeing sick children, seeing how they life just deteriorate and go down. I mean, it affects their mental health, and it causes a lot of stress. And most firemen, more like 75% of the firemen die from heart attacks. And they don't really die because they're not physically fit. It's more of a mental thing because of the stuff that they ain't seen and everything, because being in that field, you are kind of required to be physically fit. So the leading cause of a firefighter is a heart attack. So you just putting a lot on your body, and you just putting a lot on your body, and it's just real risky for to be getting paid this amount of money. So when being a fireman or a policeman, if I'm putting my life on the line, I think I definitely deserve better, and everybody else should feel the same, that you deserve more. You should be able to live your life real comfortable without having to get off this job and go work at another job, putting in plenty of overtime, and basically you have no days off because your salary ain't making a cut for your home to take care of your family. And then you doing all this, and what that one call come in when it's real dangerous and something explode and you are in it, and you lose your life, and who gonna take care of your family? You know, I mean, insurance okay, but at the same time, it gonna fade away and your life is gone when you put yourself in harm's way. And it's more of safety over budget. You know, they put budget before safety nowadays when you really need safety, so you can make sure that your people go back home to their family after every shift. Because when you're on shift, you never know what you're gonna get into. And I mean, being a paramedic on the ambulances, basically you do the same job. It's a pre-hospital setting, so you gotta do a lot of critical thinking on your own. You ain't got no surgeons on scene who finna do a open heart surgery on scene or something. If somebody dying, if they shot or having a heart attack, you can't go in and put stents or anything in right then if they having a heart attack. You have to start thinking critical on how you're gonna get this patient to the hospital. So you're basically doing everything that a nurse would do at the hospital, but you're taking a responsibility as a doctor, but you're also getting underpaid. So you're definitely making a call on the streets. I mean, at the end of the day, I definitely think it definitely would be better to pay a policeman and fireman more than their current rate, because if you put your life on the line, if you're brave enough to put your life on the line and for others, you definitely deserve to pay.